Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to navigate the SkyPrep Learning Management System, which is the system that Care Services has adopted as their learning management system. So the first thing you should have received is an email from SkyPrep saying, um, here's your login information and prompting you to change your password. So when you click that, it should bring you to this screen. If you are an employee already and you're just coming back in to do follow-up trainings, or every year you're supposed to do these trainings, this is the URL, training.careservices.com. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Again, if you have forgotten your password, you can just click this little password thing and enter your email, and it will send you your password, or send you an email asking you to reset your password. So your screen should look like this. If it doesn't look like this, be sure you come over here and you click My Learning. My Learning will show you all the courses that you are responsible for completing. You may also click Completed Courses if you want to see courses that you've done in the past. Some of these courses may have a deadline. As a general rule of thumb, any of these courses that say not started, you should complete within 30 days. And the one exception to that rule is the medication administration refresher course. So that course is taken a year after your initial start date with Care Services, if it is an option even for you. Some roles it's not. So if you do see that, it should be taken 1 year after your start date. All these other courses, though, should be taken within 30 days of your start date at KCS, and then they will renew 1 year from the day that you start them, or from the day that you finish them. So we're going to go through a policy and procedure, which is set up the same as a training, but it's just a little bit shorter, just for the purposes of the video. So we'll just do a random one here. Okay, so I hit this launch button, but it's the same if I just click it from here, right? Launch, it's the same process. So I'm gonna do launch. And then it should bring you to a screen like this. Click launch course. Before I do that, all of our policies and procedures are just going to be 2 pages. So I have, this is a page and that's another page. Some of the courses are going to be multiple pages. You can go through and go to those pages if you want. So I hit launch course. Okay, so this is what your screen looks like. First page of a policy and procedure. It's just, it's just our policy and procedure on a particular thing. Previously, you would have to actually print these out and sign them. We don't do that anymore. We've moved to all digital. So by completing this course, you are essentially doing the same thing as signing this document, if that makes sense. So after I've read this, I'm gonna click this. Okay, and it'll bring me to the assessment. If this is a regular course, it might bring you to another screen, maybe a video, another PowerPoint. Be sure that you watch the entire video. If it's a video, be sure you read through the entire PowerPoint. If it's a PowerPoint, the system does know how long you spend on each slide, and it does know if you've watched an entire video. So if you just go through and you're like, oh yeah, I watched the video, and you just click it even without watching the video, it won't let you complete the course. So be sure that you watch the full video. So since this is just a policy and procedure, it's set up like a course though. It's considered a course. So it's going to say start assessment, even though this is not actually an assessment. Um, so I click that. I click, I read and understand this policy, right? This is just that. So I'm signing this document essentially. So I click save and submit. Yep. Okay. Great, I passed, right? If this is a regular course, I might have 10 questions. I might not have passed. Um, and that is important for the next screen here, and I'll show you why. So I hit continue course. Um, and this is confusing because even if you pass the course, it'll still give you the option of starting the assessment again. Don't click this unless you failed the course. So if it says you've completed this course and it says passed here, don't start this. Otherwise, it'll bring you back to that screen where you can redo the assessment. So if I failed, obviously I want to try to do the assessment again and see if I can pass. So yeah, that's why that option is there, and it throws a lot of people off. After I've completed the course, I have two different buttons I can choose, I guess, to move on to the next course. I can exit the course and just go through, if I'm completely done for the day or whatever, I can just exit and then quit out. If I want to keep going through, all the policies and procedures and the courses I'm supposed to take, I can just click next course. And looks like I've already done that one as well. But there's what's called a learning path. And so if I start on one course of this learning path, say I start here, DSP expectations, I launch this, I finish it, I click next, it's going to bring me to this personal needs funds, and then it'll ask me to launch it, and I can just keep going and going down the list. So that is how to navigate the actual training module. The only other piece that you should be aware of is the messaging module. So we do send messages frequently about reminders for course deadlines. So if there's one course with a deadline, we may set up a reminder to say, a week before, a couple days before. We may set up multiple reminders asking you to please complete your course. So those would come in an email, but they would also come in through your messages inbox in this system. You can go to completed courses if you want to see some of the courses that you've taken previously. And that is about it. So I hope this was informative, and thanks for watching.